Bonjour à tous et à toutes et bienvenue à cette conférence qui va s'annoncer très très intéressante. Je suis pour ma part à quelques kilomètres de Bruxelles en mijn collega Wim in Sint-Niklaas.
Ook een goeiemorgen hier. Welkom iedereen vanuit mijn stulpje hier in het Waasland. Ik verdwijn soms uit beeld, zie ik. Dat heeft naar het schijnt met het licht te maken. Maar geen paniek. Hou een koffie of een thee binnen handbereik en alles komt goed.
Nous avons la chance aujourd'hui d'avoir un orateur très 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 spécialiste et très au fait de la vie, de l'existence d'Amazon. Il s'agit de Vincent Maillet.
Vincent is algemeen directeur van Havas Commerce in Parijs. Daarvoor leidde hij jarenlang Havas 360. Hij is echt een specialist op het vlak van retail en weet daar alles over te vertellen, zoals jullie deze ochtend zullen horen en zien.
Et Vincent est aussi l'auteur d'un livre qui s'intitule Amazon, main basse sur le futur. Naturellement, comme la couverture est jaune, vous ne la verrez pas, mais vous trouverez ce livre en toute facilité sur Amazon et naturellement chez votre libraire favori.
Ik lijk een halve geest, maar ik ben er nog altijd. Excuseer voor dat kleine technische probleempje. Vincent zal ongeveer 45 minuten spreken. Uiteraard over Amazon en over retail.
Après ces 45 minutes d'intervention, vous aurez en fait la possibilité de lui poser des questions via les Q&A qui se trouvent en fait sur votre écran Zoom.
Dus vragen kunt u stellen via de Q&A. Die vindt u onderaan rechts op uw scherm in Zoom normaal gezien.
Je crois que maintenant, Vincent, qui se trouve à Lyon, a terminé son café, qu'il est prêt à intervenir. On va lui céder la parole et nos écrans.
Thank you for being so many, because I think you are more than 200. It's a lot. Just perhaps to introduce myself, I'm a general manager of Havas Paris, as Philippe said. I'm a founder of Edge Commerce. Havas Commerce is a practice dedicated to the massive transformation in retail in the world. I'm a retail specialist, of course, and author of a book on Amazon. Sorry, the book is only translated in French today, but perhaps one day we will see in other language. A short video to introduce Havas Commerce. C'est bon?
Yes.
It's okay? Okay. I don't know if you hear me, but I think it's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, thank you very much. The origin of Edge Commerce is to follow and to understand and to dive into the big and the new ecosystem of a brand like Amazon, of course, or Alibaba, because we will see Alibaba in the next session, for example. And the idea and the first purpose of Edge Commerce is really to understand all these big competitors and big actors. Um, um, Thank you for my friend of Havas Belgium. I have always been very close to Havas Belgium. Of course, we have a long share, the same retail culture. I don't know why, but that's it. And Havas Belgium is the first village to open the Havas commerce practice in Havas network. It's really the brother of Havas Commerce France is Havas Commerce Belgium. And Christian de la Viduché, I think everybody knows Christian de la Viduché is a friend of mine for more than 20 years in Havas Group. Let's go to the presentation. We have we have 7 parts, main part in the presentation. Some key dates about Jeff, because the guy is interesting. The second point is to understand the character. A few quotes from Jeff Bezos, because Jeff Bezos and is Amazon, and Amazon is Jeff Bezos. Amazon business acquisition, you will understand. I think it's a good point to understand the strategy of a company when you look to the acquisition of this company. How big Amazon has become today, because 2020 was an amazing year for Amazon, and we will see how. The physical store, because perhaps you know. Amazon is a website company, of course, is an e-commerce company, but it's also a lot of stores everywhere in the world, and especially in United States. And it could be interesting to see how Amazon designed the stores. Amazon strategy, we will try to understand the organization and the link between all the initiative of Amazon everywhere, to understand the strategy of Amazon and the future, of course, according to Amazon, because for me it's very important to understand that. The first quality of Jeff Bezos is really to put a flag in the future and to say this is the future in 20-30 years, and we will build it to make the new leader of e-commerce in the world. Before speaking about Amazon, let's look at some data about Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos was born in 1964. He went through the same thing as Steve Jobs. Because he was abandoned by his father. He was adopted by Miguel Bezos, the new husband of his mother, and Miguel Bezos was a Cuban immigrant, and the guy was an engineer. Jeff's intelligence was above average, of course. He's graduated from Princeton University at IT engineer, and it's very important to know that, because every technology in Amazon ecosystem, Jeff Bezos understand the technology and choose the technology. He worked on Wall Street of investment bank. He specialized early in web companies, and he knows the internet like the back of his hand from the beginning. This is the first office of Jeff Bezos in 1994. He has some hair yet. Jeff understood very early, like Jack Ma for Alibaba, the potential of internet. Of course, he started the Amazon adventure with his wife, without money. It was financed by his family. He chose Seattle destination for taxes reason, and you can see at the bottom right of the slide one of the first Amazon logo, and you see the Amazon River inside the first logo. Amazon is Bezos, as I said before, and Jeff is a god of Amazon. It's very interesting to read the guy in the text. Your margin is my opportunity, for example, is very interesting because his sentence is in his quote for him, for Jeff Bezos. The idea is to take or to understand a sector or a product and to try to disrupt the selling of his product with the technology. And it works because right now Amazon has become the American leader of apparel before Walmart in United States. We will see later with the purchase of PillPack. Remember PillPack? How Jeff wants to disrupt the drugstore in United States. The best customer service is if the customer doesn't need to call you, doesn't need to talk to you, it just works. It's very important to understand that. For Jeff, everything is about process. Not about human in front of the client. Everything is about process. The company that works well doesn't need to have the customer services. Jeff prefers to improve the process rather than put staff in front of a customer. Low price, fast delivery, vast selection. Jeff is an historical fan of Walmart, and he knows his classic. Price, wide choice, fast delivery are the pillar of Amazon, the merchant. These three pillars are fundamental to all retailers. It's in the way they are executed that Amazon has achieved excellence. It's always very interesting to look at the strategy of a company through its acquisition, because acquisition are always strategic. What is the connection between Amazon acquisition like Kiva system? Kiva system, you will see, is a little robot you can find in the warehouse to move the product inside the warehouse. Twitch, you know, Twitch is a media, is a channel dedicated to the gamer. Whole Food, of course, one of the famous food retailer in United States, and PillPack you will see later. It's a company, it's a drugstore company in a e-commerce way. There are three main groups of acquisition of Amazon, because here you see the top 13 companies bought by Amazon. Three category. The first category is retail. Amazon is buying market share to accelerate its growth. For example, Whole Food is really to accelerate the sourcing of food product in United States, and perhaps in the future to develop Amazon Go Grocery, and we will see later. Tech companies, and the tech companies, you have a Kiva system, for example, Zoox. Zoox it's a company that design autonomous car in United States. Ring is a Canadian company. Is designed ring and lock on your door for at home, just to it's a connected ring and lock, and the deliver guys can open your door even if you're not at home. And after the tech company, the media and the community, like Twitch, for example, like Audible for books, Amazon is buying a lot of content everywhere in the world to put this content inside the Prime Video services for the member of the client member of Amazon Prime, to keep the client in the ecosystem of Amazon. But we will see this later. How big Amazon has become. do you know that in the big hypermarket like Carrefour or Auchan, for example, you find 50,000 product. Okay, now Amazon is 350 million product. And in Alibaba, if you want to compare Alibaba to Amazon, in Alibaba you will find 1 billion product in the different marketplace in Alibaba Group. The battle of the vast choice is already losing by the hypermarket today. And a recent study, and it's very interesting to know that, a recent study shows that 30% of customers go to Amazon for choice. And I think it's a new disruption in commerce. Vast choice is one of the first reason to visit a website today. Everywhere in the world, when you know the ecosystem of Amazon, when you know Alibaba, and when you use this kind of services, you know the choice, and you need the choice after you are the client of this kind of ecosystem company. Yes, some figures about Amazon is 150 million Prime subscriber, and it's very important and it's very strategic to Amazon to keep the client inside the ecosystem. And the Prime the Prime loyalty program is very important. The company employs over 1 million people worldwide, and of course these figures increased in 2020 with the pandemic. The number of one seller of books and clothing in USA is really the leader in the bookseller in the clothing industry today in the United States. The turnover of Amazon in 2020 is 386 billion, and is really close to Walmart. Walmart is the first retailer in the world with 525 billion. Okay, plus 38% annual growth between 2019 and 2020. This is the revenue and the evolution of the revenue of Amazon since 2012. You see, it's always it's incredible, and 2020 will be was a very and a huge year for Amazon. When you split the revenue and when you try to understand where the revenue came from, the online store represents 51% of the revenue. The third party seller services, because you have the e-commerce business and the marketplace business. The marketplace business is really for multi sellers business, and in this case Amazon is just the go between, because the seller and the client, and it's about 20% of the revenue, and Amazon Web Service is just 12% of the revenue. The net income is about 21 billion dollar in 2020, and it's very interesting to see this chart, because you have the net sale at the right and at the left, sorry, and the operating income at the right, and you see in the orange color the size and the size of Amazon Web Service. You know that Amazon Web Service is really the cash machine of Amazon. It's 12% of the net sales, and this 59% of the operating income of Amazon is incredible. And the retail part is 61% of the net sales, and is just 38% of the operating income. Alors, Amazon has done everything to kill the shop, of course. However, they have opened many shops everywhere in United States. They bought Whole Foods, and we have to see what is a shop designed by Amazon. The first one is Amazon Books. because you know that Amazon at the beginning was just a company dedicated to the bookseller. It's very interesting to look at Amazon Books, because the shop is not a classical or traditional library, or because it's really different. Only stars sold. They only sell 20% of the books that make up 80% of the sales on Amazon.com. The shop is a complement to the website and not the other way around. You know, in France or everywhere, you in the shop you find the same books and the same offer as in a website. It's not the case in the Amazon Books. You just find the 20% that the stars to sell, and you have all the books in Amazon in Amazon.com if you want. The data from Amazon.com is used to suggest the best-selling book locally. Okay, for example, this shop is in Seattle, and you will find in this shop in Seattle just the best seller and the best book you can people are buying in Seattle. In terms of pricing, the prices are exactly the same as on the website. The shelves are organized as a website. It's very interesting to look at that, because you see that the four you see in these shelves, or just the book, which has a 4.8 a rate for 4.8. Sorry, je vais y arriver. Stars and above. It's really the best seller of the book. And it's like the website, because the comment and the rate came from the website, of course, and you see the sticker below the book, and you see the comment of the real client in the sticker. We all know the power of Amazon recommendation, of course, and you see the similar functionality here. If you like hidden figures, for example, the book at the left, you will probably like all the book you can find at the right side. Whole Food. Whole Food is very interesting, because it's the most important acquisition of Amazon. It's about 500 stores in North America, and perhaps two shops in United Kingdom. The Whole Food acquisition is the first step to attack the food retail in United States, and I think everywhere. Whole Food is a premium brand, relatively expensive, with a large choice in a quality food product, committed to organic food, of course, and local product, as you see in the picture. Amazon Go, perhaps you heard about Amazon Go. Is very interesting, because the launch of Amazon Go was a global event, if you remember. And the idea is, how can technology eliminate the payment process? We know that the cashier is a pain point for all customers everywhere in the world, and it's a waste of time, of course. It's a drag when you are in a hurry. You see the app Amazon Go on the mobile, on the App Store, for example, and you have to load the app. You load the app available on an App Store. You register with your email address and your password from your Amazon.com account. Your app Amazon Go generate a QR code, and you see the QR code in the slide. Simply scan your QR code at the store portal. You see the picture, and that's your first and your last physical contact to pay. It's very easy. This is a yes, a humble video to show you how it works. We are at Seattle, close to the headquarters of Amazon. It's the first Amazon Go in test in Seattle. The guy put the QR code on the portal, and that's it. It's the first and the last contact in the shop. And after, when you go outside, you just have to take your bag and you go outside. Just after, and that's it. Huh? You have nothing else. Then you receive this notification of on your mobile to say you spend, for example, 50 minutes and 35 seconds in the shop, and to show how is a quick and the speed of the shopping in this kind of Amazon Go shop. And your bill is immediately available in your mobile. What is the technology? Because I think it's the most interesting thing in this kind of job is to find the technology. I was looking for the chips in the product packaging at the beginning, because I think everything was in the packaging, but it's not true. And when you are in the store, you just need to look up, and you will see the whole system. Most of the technology is in the selling. In the USA Today magazine, I found an article about the patent application for the Amazon Go shop. In fact, you have 5 technology at work in this kind of shop. The first one is a facial recognition camera. When you go inside the shop, okay, with your QR code, the camera connected your face and your QR code, your account, to identify you inside the shop. The system connects the facial recognition to the QR code Amazon account. We also have sensors that evaluate the difference in weight on each shelf. Okay, and you have the same camera, a product recognition camera above each shelf. And when I'm Vincent, when I pick up a product on a shelf, okay, the camera, the different camera see me and see the product, and connected the moving and the action between pick up the product and put the price of the product in a virtual bill. You are located inside the shop with your mobile, and when you go outside the shop, you receive your bill on your mobile, and the notification we see before. Is very fun. You have to know that it's incredible. This kind of magazine, this kind of shop, excuse me, is very fun. It's very interesting because the first time is not easy to feel the pleasure to go through the portal, to go outside very easily. And the second time or the free time is really incredible, and you feel really free. It's a very interesting concept for the future of shops. Amazon has developed a variant of its Amazon Go under the name of Amazon Go Grocery. Is 1,000 square meter shop. If we summarize the different Amazon store format, you have the Amazon Go, for me, dedicated for downtown areas. Amazon Go Grocery, this one for the suburb, and Amazon Fresh, because perhaps you know that Amazon Fresh is really the delivery, little delivery warehouse of Amazon to create delivery point everywhere in the state and everywhere in Europe, because perhaps you know that Amazon Fresh is arriving in Spain and in Italy today, 3 weeks ago. Let's try to understand Amazon strategy. I want to try to summarize the Amazon strategy. Amazon relies on technology to disrupt competitor. The idea is to create a direct link from the product to the customer without advertising budget, retail margin or store margin. Amazon one clicks, voice assistant with Alexa or delivery in the trunk of your car, for example. All this innovation address human brand laziness. Okay, we were to be lazy. It's not me. It's a very interesting study about a laboratory, a Canadian laboratory, and it's very interesting to understand that, of course, the brain is laziness, and the success is founded on the idea that the human brain will always look for an easy way to do something with less energy. And I think it's a first condition or reason of the success of Amazon. And Jeff tried to improve all the process to make you less energy, less effort in ordering a product, for example. The promise of Amazon is simple: lowest price, vast choice, and best efficiency. The process is the mother of competitively. The benefit is fluidity. The ultimate goal is to bring the perfect fluidity in the process. Amazon Grow, one-click buy button, for example, on Amazon.com or Alexa came from the same matrix, perfect fluidity. This is a pill pack. We spoke about pill pack just before in the part of acquisition companies by Amazon. Pill pack is very interesting because it's at the heart of the mindset of Jeff Bezos. Okay, it's a commerce drugstore. Is in the same mindset as Amazon. Is really a company dedicated to the client centric, okay, and fluidity in the process.
PillPack is a new kind of pharmacy. We package your medication and deliver it directly to your door. All you have to do is tear and take your next dose. Managing your medication has never been easier. Here's how it works. Each month, we'll sort your meds, including any vitamins and OTCs, into easy-to-open packets. Need other items like inhalers, creams, or testing supplies? We can send those too. We'll work directly with your doctors and insurance to resolve any issues. We'll adjust your medication if your prescriptions change, and we'll automatically handle all of your refills so you never have to worry. If you have questions or need to make an update, our pharmacists are available 24/7. Getting started is easy. You'll need your insurance information and a list of current medications. From there, we'll handle the rest. We'll verify your account and transfer your prescriptions to our pharmacy. You'll receive your first package in just a few weeks. Now, you'll never sort your pills, never stand in line at a pharmacy, and never miss your medication again. It's your medication made easy.
Perhaps you know that Amazon launched Amazon Care two weeks ago with a pill pack process in United States. The two strategic models live together, and it's very interesting to understand that the first pillar of the Amazon strategy, I call it the vertical integration. The idea is how to speed up and improve order taking until delivery. For example, to do so, Amazon buys tech companies that save time in delivery process. Kiva system to have more efficient warehouses, for example, plug power to ensure its electric autonomy. And Amazon is working on an autonomous vehicle with Toyota, for example, and delivery drones. Each time, the idea is to speed up the process and upgrade its supply chain. Okay, from the ordering process and the delivery process with the supply chain. Is the first pillar of strategic of Amazon. The second pillar, we call it the circular model, is to aim to create an ecosystem of contents and devices that enable Amazon to get new clients and keep them loyal. Amazon invests a lot of money to create or buy the right of quality content in terms of movies, series, sport, for Roland Garros, for example. $250 million to buy the right of the Lord of the Rings, for example, and you will see the series in the future. All content are accessible from Amazon device with Alexa assistant, for example, Fire TV, Echo Show. It's an Alexa. It's a voice assistant with a screen, and the idea is to offer all this kind of content in the Amazon ecosystem, and the link between the first pillar of delivery process and the high standard of quality in terms of delivery and the content process and the devices as Alexa. The two pillars are connected by Prime, because when you go inside the loyalty program Prime, you have the advantage of the two pillars: the quality of the delivery, the speed of the delivery, and all the content you can find in the Amazon ecosystem, and it works. Prime is the most generous royalty program in the world, with 150 million members that retain customers in the ecosystem, increase the annual average basket of customers. For example, you have the first level of Amazon client, for example, and the average spends per year for an American average, it's about $600 per year. And when you are a very good client, Prime in the Prime loyalty program, and you use an Echo, Alexa, and a voice assistant inside your house, you are around $1,700 per year. This royalty program works and increase totally the size of the spend of the client. It's a commercial. It's an example of the connection between the work of logistician, as I think is the first work of Amazon logistician, and the media ecosystem. Hi Alexa, could you give me the future? I think after the delivery process, Alexa will be the next massive and very important disruption of e-commerce. It's a massive change, and the future is not interactive. Is not as an interactive screen. Is a voice system, and you will see. This is a commercial about Alexa. it was made for the Super Bowl advertising break. Even if they do it with humor, you will understand the worldwide objective behind the advertising campaign for Alexa.
Let's reheat pasta.
Reheating pasta. It's cool, right?
Yeah, I didn't know you guys put Alexa in a microwave.
Yeah, we're putting her in a lot of stuff now. But trust me, there are a lot of fails.
Like what?
Like,
Alexa, play my podcast.
When you heard that, did that surprise you? That seems exciting.
we need an Alexa dog collar. 4 dogs.
Ordering dog food. Ordering dog
You
food.
can bark all you want. I'm not paying for any more dog food.
Ordering gravy. Ordering sausages.
Hey, you better cancel that order.
What's a hot tub? A sucked.
Alexa, play music.
Okay. And then there was the incident.
Wait, that was you guys.
I don't know, was it?
Powering up. Powering down.
She says she's doing it, but I don't see anything. Do you? Holy.
I'm not talking to you.
Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time.
You understand that Alexa is very important in the Amazon strategy because they want you to stay at home and to order product in your sofa from your sofa, for example, and tomorrow, and it's working today. It will be so easy to buy a product with just Alexa and voice assistant with a screen. For example, it's easy. You just have to say, "Hey Alexa, I need a battery," and Alexa show you the different kind of battery Amazon can propose to you to buy it, and after you don't have to do anything. You just have to talk, and I think it will be the future. Amazon bought a real estate, an house builder a company in United States. The name is Prefab, and they have integrated Alexa plan into the house like the electrical plans are integrated today in the house. And the objective is really to put Alexa everywhere in the house, and like electricity, and you can order everything in each room for the light, for everything you want to order. Amazon signed a partnership with the big builder and the big company like Volkswagen, for example, or Parrot or Hyundai, and of course, because we spend a lot of time in our car, it will be able you will be able in the future to buy some product and to order some product directly from your car. But the household and cars are still not enough for Jeff. Amazon wants to be with you all the time, and they has recently launched new range of Alexa product. You see the ring, and it's a ring with Alexa inside. You just have to talk to your ring, and your ring answered you, and you just have to hear your ring. It will be the same thing with your glasses with Alexa inside, and of course in the future you can go downtown and order everything from where you are in the bar, for example, or in the street. The future, according to Amazon, we have looked at hundreds and hundreds of Amazon patent. In this kind of patent, you can read the future in an open book, and it's very interesting to see the patent, the Amazon patent, because really you see the future of commerce, and this is very interesting, of course. This is the form of a patent. For example, it's a text, little text that summarizes the protected technology, and a schematic or a draw describing the technology in its use. Drone. The drones are at the heart of Jeff vision. They deliver almost everywhere, work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. There are many patents on the possibilities of drone to make deliveries safely, quietly, anywhere, anytime. Noise management, improvement of the route between two destinations, avoidance of collision with other flying machines like plane, blimp, helicopter, make the drone a spy that will you see the picture at the bottom right. The drone as a spy will scan your house to push services to you for gardening, for example, or something else. Blimp as a delivery hub. You can imagine in the future warehouse blimps flying above cities, flying about Brussels, for example, and the drone will pick up packages from the blimp to your home. And in the future, drone could be able to interact with customer. Thanks to Alexa, is the picture you see at the right, the bottom right. Hand recognition to pay or enter a shop. This technology will be integrated in the next Amazon Go grocery. For example, when you go inside the shop, you just have to put your hand on the portal, and you will be recognized. Interactive mirror is very interesting to see that, because this kind of mirror in the future will allow you to be controlled by voice, because this kind of mirror will have Alexa inside to project the shirt directly into the mirror's reflection. You can see your body and inside the mirror reflection. And once you have made your choice, take your size and place your order. You don't have to move to your bathroom if you want. The new Godfather, Andy Jassy, perhaps you heard about this guy. He's 30 years old, and he's the new Godfather. It's very interesting because the guy is a pure marketer. He's graduated from Havas Business School. He joined Amazon in 1997 as a marketing manager. And in 2006, he and Jeff Bezos created a cloud computing platform. At the beginning, Amazon Web Service was made for the domestic needs of Amazon.com, because Jeff was scared about the crash in the Christmas period with a website, and he decided to create Amazon Web Service with a lot of servers everywhere, and to be sure that the service will be always working. And after, they decided to sell the services of the cloud computing everywhere in the world. Andy Jassy is a money maker because if you remember, in the net income, Amazon Web Service, the size of Amazon Web Service in the net income is 59% of the net income. What is the new life of Jeff Bezos? This is a quote from Jeff Bezos, and it's interesting to read it. The earth is finite, and if the world economy and population is to keep expanding, space is the only way to go. Is the idea of Jeff Bezos. You remember the Captain Kirk from Star Trek, and you have to know that Jeff Bezos is totally fan of the Star Trek movie. Jeff Bezos has invested nearly $3 billion of his shares into Blue Origin. My conviction: Jeff has left his position in Amazon company, so now he can ride in one of his Blue Origin rockets. Look at this.
Flight safety on 1, all rally points have checked in, all personnel accounted for. Ground release, last weather balloon. Range is go. Roger, control, we are clear. You're free to proceed. Arming TTS. 5, 4, command start. 1, 0. And liftoff. Flight safety on 1, all rally.
Building a road. As the logistic specialist that he is, Jeff Bezos wants to build a logistic route between the Earth and the Moon to deliver future lunar village. It's not a dream, because Bezos wants to go to the Moon. The idea is to go to the Moon in 2024, and let's go and stay. Jeff wants to put the first village and the first perhaps people in this kind of lunar moon village. Excuse me. He created a foundation, the Club for the Future. Is a tool to promote the conquest of space for the children and the students, with a lot of interesting content for them. And Jeff sees the conquest of space as a total for unlimited entrepreneurship. It's really the idea. It's like the Far West conquest at the beginning of United States. It's the same idea. Is really to conquest the moon and to create a new road and a new patrie in the moon. Here is a film extract from the Blue Moon Project launch conference on 10 May 2019. How Jeff plans to moonlight.
Happening here. So we're deploying a number of small satellites before we do our landing. You're going to see a set of burns that will take us down to the surface. The primary burn is 6 minutes long. This BE-7 engine will be firing for 6 minutes. It's a very long burn. We verticalize about 1 kilometer above the surface. You can see that happening now. A very precise landing, again, using those flash lidars to detect surface features and using those for navigation. Now we're going to watch as the Davit system, which is inspired by a naval system, deploys a rover. Look at those long shadows. The shadows are always long on the poles of the moon.
Yes, it was the voice of Jeff Bezos speaking and describing the rocket and the everything about the moon. This is the end of this presentation. I hope it was clear. Tell me if you have a question. Philippe?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Vincent. Thank you very much for this conference. Yes, we have a question. A labor union at Amazon. It's in the news yesterday. Will it change something?
Excuse me, I don't catch what you said. You said what?
Un syndicat chez Amazon, on en a parlé hier. Est-ce que ça va changer quelque chose?
I think it's a problem. You understand in the presentation that Jeff, for Jeff, the process is the only objective. And when you are an employee in a warehouse, for example, an Amazon warehouse, they call the guys in the warehouse, in the Amazon warehouse, the Ami bot. Okay, they called it bot, and because the process is most important thing. I think it's not easy to be an employee of Amazon in a warehouse, and it's normal that they have a problem with people inside. The idea of Jeff is really to create a process without people inside the warehouse, and in the future you will have perhaps 10 people, no more, in the warehouse, because they want to be autonomous with the Kiva system, the little robot. We spoke about it just at the beginning of the presentation, and I think it's a problem for Amazon, because as a leader in e-commerce business everywhere, and in United States, for example, there is a lot of critical people, and they said that the life is not easy in Amazon. Is probably true, but I think it will not. Jeff will not change the process and the organization for people. I think people have to adapt themselves to the process and not the inverse.
Thank you, Vincent.
Yes, I have a question, Vincent, on anglais. Where and how will this Amazon story get to Europe? How will it be faced, you think? Because they are already in Europe, but not
Yes,
on the full level as in the States, I think.
No, I think they are very. It depends. It depends of the country. For example, in Germany, they are it's the number one website. In France, it's already the number one website. It's the same in Spain. It depends. It depends. You have two categories in the non-food retail. I think it's easy for Amazon to accelerate everywhere in Europe, even if they are not at the first position, for example, in Poland or in the east of Europe, in Russia, for example. But everywhere, I think they will be the first website in the non-food product. And you will have the second step of the development of Amazon in Europe will be the food business. And there is a big war today in America against Walmart to deliver the food to the American people. And I think it will be the next war of the retail food in Europe. This war began in Italy and Spain, because Amazon came with Amazon Fresh in this kind of country. Amazon delivers food product with Monoprix in France, for example, and I think you will see the same organization everywhere in Europe in the future. Amazon Go and Amazon Go Grocery, the two shops format of Amazon will be you can find this kind of for shops in England in the next year. I think they open one shop in London, and I think you will find a lot of shops in the future.
Mm-hmm. I've got a second question before I give the word to Philip, who has also another question. Is Amazon Prime only a loyalty program, or is it more a way to sell movies and entertainment, like Amazon used to sell books at the beginning and then changed into other things?
It's a very good question. What I can say is that Amazon spend a lot of money to buy content and to create movie, and it doesn't earn money with Amazon Prime today. Amazon Prime, if you for example, the price of Amazon Prime in France is about 50 euro per year. Okay, just to be inside the Prime member. In United States, it's about $120 per year to be part of a Prime member, for example. And a consulting company, I think it was, I don't know exactly the name, I don't remember the name of the consulting company, and they try to find the real price of all the services you have inside the Prime loyalty program. Okay, with content, with delivery process, with the music offer, etc., etc. And the cost of his services for Amazon is around $800 per year. $800 to $120 for the customers, and you see the difference between the real cost of all these contents and services inside the program and the price of the client has to pay to have all this content. They don't want to earn money with a Prime member price today. They just want to create a strong loyalty between the customers and Amazon.com, because they have no shops, and every day you can buy everything everywhere with another website. And if you want to be sure that the people will be loyal with you with Amazon.com, you have to create this kind of program, of course. And perhaps I know the legend said that Jeff Bezos wanted to buy Netflix, but we never know. I know that the cloud and the cloud of Netflix is Amazon Web Service, for example. Today, you have to know that the CIA of the cloud of the CIA in the United States is Amazon Web Service, for example. You will find Amazon Web Service everywhere, but for the moment, I don't know exactly. But you have to know that Amazon Prime Video is the first streaming company in Germany. Before Netflix in Germany.
Mm-hmm.